What's going on, guys? Icy Shield Tech here, showing you guys the OtterBox Defender Series case for the iPhone XS Max. We're going to go ahead and open this up and show you guys all around the case, as well as what I think about the OtterBox case here. So, as many of you guys already know, the OtterBox is well known for the Defender Series case, and for one reason only. It provides one of the best rugged protection. So we're going to go ahead and see how that actually feels. So all OtterBoxes come with their OtterBox certified drop plus protection, so you can be rest assured that OtterBox definitely tested this case out very rigorously, so that's a good thing to have. And with their new Defender series for the iPhone XS and the XS Max, they're all screenless, so they no longer include a screen protector already pre-installed in the actual case, so they no longer come with that anymore. So right in the back here we have pretty much details of the actual case here. We have a drop protection, a multi-layer protection, a belt clip and holster, and it protects against dust, which is really good. And the good news here is that the OtterBox now includes a limited lifetime warranty, so make sure you guys check out their website for that. Let's go ahead and open this up. And this here is the black color. I think it's a really beautiful black color, and it's pretty much their standard and most popular color for the Defender series. So the link to this case will be in the description box below, so make sure you guys check that out. So as you can see here, we have the actual holster already pre-installed. So to take it off, we're going to take this out. We can already see here it's definitely a very bulky case, and it definitely feels very sturdy. So even when I try to bend it, you know, it's really sturdy. So I'm going to put the belt holster on the side. We have our XS Max over here. And basically, to open this up, we're going to do this nice and gently. So starting from the bottom here, we're going to have the tab for the lightning port here. So I'm just going to push this out. Okay, so with this piece out, all I'm going to do is I'm going to gently pull out the rubber, and I'm going to run my fingers all around the actual case, slowly taking out the rubber. You don't want to remove it too hard or too fast, because you know, over time the rubber can overstretch and it could ruin the actual case over time, so you guys definitely don't want to do that. Okay, so once I run it all around the case, now I can gently just push out the actual rubber. It should come off very nice and smoothly. And just don't forget about this tab here that I almost forgot. I'm going to push that out. Okay, now we got the rubber out, and all the OtterBox has these little indicator arrows here showing you guys where all of the notches are placed. So all I'm going to do here is I'm going to apply pressure on each of these arrows one by one. You should hear a click, which indicates that it pops out. Okay. Now we have all of the pieces out in place, and we can actually put the phone inside the actual case. So right here, all the way in the bottom, again, we have that nice little drop plus protection logo, which is really nice. And on the inside, I can definitely feel a very nice soft piece here. This is definitely used to absorb any shocks, and a very, very hard piece of shell here. So this is a polycarbonate shell, so it's really nice. And all we have to do is we're going to take our XS Max and we're going to place it nice and easily, lines up perfectly. And we're going to take the top piece, again lining it up with the actual lightning adapter, and all we're going to do is pretty much push against the whole case. You should hear some clicking noise all around. Okay, just like that, it is placed very easily. And then all we do now is take the rubber piece here, and this is pretty much a very synthetic rubber slip cover is what they call it. It's very flexible, and this is the main thing that's going to absorb all the drops and impacts. So we're going to line it up just like that, and we're going to flip it off, and all we're going to do is place the rubber inside the ridges, as we can see here. Okay, so once that's done, we pretty much have the case fully installed. And the first thing I noticed about the case is it's definitely on the bulkier side. So if you have smaller hands like me, you'll definitely feel the size of this case. Definitely very bulky, but I do feel super confident with this case. I can definitely feel the ruggedness of this case, and I do apologize for the slamming there, but it just shows how much confidence I have all around the OtterBox case. That's pretty much what they're known for, a rugged, protective case. So let's go ahead and show around the whole case here. Starting from the bottom here, we're gonna have our openings for our speaker / microphone, and then we have this little cover here that's going to open up and reveal the actual lightning port. So it's a good little cover here to protect against dust particles. I'm gonna take a lightning cable here to see how much space we have. So as we can see, we have a generous amount of space in case if you have a third-party charger that might be a little bit wider, which is really good. And you guys want to make sure you guys pay attention to this portion here, because over time this could definitely start to fade and eventually fall off. So make sure you guys are, opening this up nice and carefully, not too extended, because again, you can wear it out a lot faster. I'm going to push this back down. On the right side, we have a very clean design. Again, a nice little rubber coating for the power button. And here's is a notch for our belt holster. And the top here, again, very clean, black design. Nice, simple and smooth. Again, another notch here for the holster. And really nice covers for the volume rocker. And they have this protected as well. This is the cover for the toggle switch. So we pretty much can open up this flap here. And that'll reveal the actual port here. We're gonna leave that nice and covered. It is it's on the tougher side to put in. It does feel good, sturdy, so that's a good thing. Okay. So behind the case, again, we have a very simple OtterBox logo over here, nice and simple. And we have an opening here for the Apple logo. I really like that a lot. A lot of cases that you see don't really have this opening here, so I like how they show that Apple logo. And the good thing here is that it provides a nice little protector here, so it won't scratch your nice finish for the Apple logo. And then we have a cutout for the actual camera lens here. There's no screen protector, or sorry, protector here, protective film here, so it's definitely exposed, again, obviously, because you want to make sure you can take nice, beautiful pictures. And we can see that it's raised very high, so you don't have to worry about your camera getting touched or getting damaged when you're inside the OtterBox case, which is really good. And as you can see here, the OtterBox does not come with a screen protector like previously in the past. And I think the reason for that is that a lot of people prefer tempered glass screen protector like I have installed here. This is our Ice Shield glass screen protector, and I'll link this glass screen protector in the description box below. It's our very own product here, as well as a discount code, so make sure you guys check that out. So as you can see here, it's definitely compatible with our tempered glass screen protector, and it should be compatible with almost any tempered glass screen protector. So that's a good thing. They leave a lot of good room for that. And as we can see here, the bezels again is raised very high. And that's really good, because you don't have to worry about your screen ever touching the actual glass here. But I still recommend some type of screen protector here, because it's still a lot of open space. So if you have a hard object, even though you have a really nice protective case, let's say this hard object here, let's say, I don't know, if it drops and there's a hard object, it can still hit the actual screen. So you want to make sure you have a nice tempered glass screen protector, such as our Icy Shield glass. So make sure you guys check that out. So the actual belt holster again comes with any Defender Series case, and this is obviously optional for you to carry. Basically, the way to put this on is you want to angle it slightly, and then you press against the notch, and it pretty much holds nice and secure. Now this is the preferred way to actually put it on, because obviously when you're on your jean, you don't want your screen to be exposed. But if you want to, you can also put it on the opposite side here as well, just like that. Again, obviously you're being exposed to the screen, so you want to make sure you have at least a tempered glass screen protector. The holster actually swivels 360 degrees, and it feels really nice and sturdy. Now these type of belt holsters can definitely break and damage over time. Again, this is again, it's very sturdy, but I've seen these holsters break over time. So OtterBox does carry them separately, so you guys could always order some more on their website. Now, with the actual case on, I'm going to show you guys how to remove it, to show you guys how it looks like without the, to show you guys the process of how to remove the case, because a lot of people, you know, like to take off the case very violently, so I don't really recommend that. So all you're going to do here is you're going to do the same thing here. You're going to start opening up the lightning port here, and then you're going to take the side piece over here, you're going to open it up. Again, this one's a really tough one to open. And with those two flaps open, we're going to go ahead and gently open up the rubber, and we're going to run our finger across the whole case. Again, being nice and gentle. Once we have the whole rubber out, we're going to go ahead and push it out. And then pretty much the most difficult part here is the actual notches here. So I've seen a lot of people try to remove this, you know, very forcefully, but again, these arrows indicates where the actual tabs are. So just apply just a little bit of pressure against the tab, and it should pretty much, you should hear a clicking noise letting you know that it's opening it up. So make sure you guys don't, you know, try to force it. Just, you know, gently push it down, and you should hear a nice clicking noise, and you should feel the case actually coming off like that. See, just like that, guys. Very nice and simple. You have the case fully out. Let's go ahead and put it back in. Feel all the snaps in place. So once you guys master that, it should be a lot easier to put on the actual case. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and test out the actual buttons here. So starting with the volume rocker, the buttons feel very solid. You don't have to press the buttons too hard, which I like the feedback that I get from there. And this power button here, again, same type of feedback that I get. Let me just unlock the screen real quick. And again, guys, you know, very bulky but very protective as well. I really recommend the Defender Series case, and they do come in a lot of colors, so you guys could always check out in the link you guys could always check out the link in the description box below. So guys, I really recommend this for those that need the best protection. Again, I think it's a little bit overkill. I don't think it's necessary for people that just, you know, generally just you know, carry their phone with them, but this is definitely useful for those that work in environments where you're exposed to a lot of, you know, rugged things like constructions, you know, things like that. Or if you have very bad luck with your phone being cracked and damaged over violent drops, then, you know, again, this case could definitely be for you. Now there are slimmer cases that OtterBox offers, like the Symmetry series or the Commuter series, so make sure you guys check that out. All in all, guys, I really highly recommend the OtterBox case. Me personally, I think it's too bulky for me, so I like their Symmetry series a lot better for me. But if you need the most protective case, then the OtterBox Defender series is for you. Thanks so much for watching, guys.